I'm not a stable person. My anxiety runs wild, and I get overstimulated mentally at the smallest inconvenience, and especially at events bigger than just a small inconvenience. Then even though I know I care about others and kindness in general, I have terrible trust issues due to a lot of betrayal trauma that can make me question even the closest bonds that prove themselves over and over again. I struggle with watching couples be happy with children without feeling a sense of, I barely know what these feelings mean, kind of energy as a long-time aromantic that makes me irrationally irritated. Things that most can do normally, I struggle to want to keep up with. I like being alone too much, and I'm one of those people where when both of my parents died 2 years ago due to health conditions they were too depressed to help me help them with, I felt like heavy weight was removed from my chest, and now I can breathe. Barely any real sadness. Childhood emotional and physical neglect also played a huge part in my sense of growing up too fast and developing my sense of hyper-independence. I could go on and on telling you anything, and I would openly if you personally asked me, and that's the point of this post today. How much emotional awareness and honesty helps me stay almost sane, and how I want to help make it popular for anyone to see how much being honest about who you are is more than helpful for your psyche. Yet, that idea is looking pretty cooked most of the time. We live in a world obsessed with clean appearances. Don't do too much of this, do more of that. People avoid you if you're too much of something or not enough of something. No wonder we're obsessed with curating a specific audience or vibe. Maybe so much so we're overly careful about interacting with who looks too crazy on the outside. Ignorant judgment for fun or for heavy criticism without compassion can rightfully make us feel pressured into a box with a stage where we only want to follow a specific script to perform on that stage. We've been low-key, or most times high-key, bullied into crafting perfect masks to wear or face being ridiculed or excluded from whatever is the popular way to be viewed as. So when I have to watch people wear "you matter" like an accessory, then when kindness costs them time with someone strange to them, too much of their energy or money, they pretty much hide. I shouldn't take it so personally, yet I do. Like I said, I'm not a stable person. The hypocrisy is everywhere. Lots of reposting of graphics about things like checking in on your friends or ending the stigma, but when an opportunity to help is right in front of them, whether on the street or online, some of those who swear they support those things will ignore the chance. Maybe because the person in question is a stranger. Maybe because the person is strange to them in personality. Maybe both. I don't know. I just don't know. I only make educated guesses. So much approval for Mental Health Awareness Month, but we'll treat a random, tweaking mind like it's too messy to touch. There are a lot of lovely, caring people in this world for real, and that's what the types I'm sad about are trying to look like for optics. What I learned early in life the hard way is a lot of people love the idea of compassion more than the practice of it. The way how some people say when it comes to taking pictures of food, the fact that it looks good for a post matters more than the actual taste. Slogans like "you matter" or the famous semicolon as a reminder of suicide victims is catchy, fun to be on the bandwagon for to a lot of people. A gold star for looking like they really care. Yet the truth is when someone's survival besides their own is on the line and they aren't backed up by at least a few hundred likes online or some sort of nice size public support in real life, well, the silence speaks louder than all the fake allyship. The uncomfortable truth they don't want to hear, yet the truth that the real kind souls embody is that needing help, being desperate for help, is not embarrassing. Speaking your needs with your whole soul is not shameful. What's shameful is how a lot of mental health allies will pretend not to notice when it won't be displayed publicly how they helped out, or find it better to not be involved just to protect their own bubble of comfort. Mental health isn't just some hashtag. It's not just about pretty quotes that ease the mind. It can get messy, strange, inconvenient. It requires showing up when it's uncomfortable. It requires dropping the "couldn't be me" attitude. be anyone if life decides to come at them fast in negative ways they weren't expecting. It's easy to say we aren't special and everyone is the same, or to embrace the spiritual path and love our individual unique value and say we are one. Yet it's also so easy to be woken up real fast to your hidden subconscious impulses when you're the one who gets put in terrifying or desperation-inducing situations. If a lot of people love to keep doing the mental health advocate roleplay instead of actually showing up for a stranger online or in real life when it's uncomfortable, all that awareness they promote their brand on means nothing.